your kids are going to be an asset to me if I was dating you.
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that.
See,
I would never,
but that's
because
the
you would
problem.
never ask me how my kids would be an asset to you.
That's the thing.
That's insanity.
But see, I'm coming from a logical
No.
standpoint. You
I
have
don't
to ask
think
those questions.
any woman
And let me say one more
is
thing.
going to let you say, how can your kids be an... No.
Should I say all boys?
I ain't not shit. That's my motherfucking son.
World Star.
That's my motherfucking son. You don't got no business. Hey, Barbershop. I told you that. Told you that shit. I told you that shit.
All right, hopefully I'll show a little snippet of what happened at the barbershop with the brother. If you don't understand what happened was, the brother, the stepfather or the father that stepped up, or some people like Anton Daniel say the step crash dummy daddy, whatever, stepped up and took the stepson to the barbershop. The real dad showed up. I don't know if this was a skit. The real dad showed up and was like, don't take my son to the barbershop, and why you taking him here? It's not your place, and I told you don't do this and don't do that. And the brother just basically let the dude run up on him. Some women were saying it showed maturity for him not to hit back. Now I don't know like how old buddy knew he was at the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? So somebody, even if it was a skit or somebody called at the barbershop, or maybe the son, the little kids that young got phones, called his dad, was like, yeah, Tommy taking me to the barbershop again, and you said you didn't. And at the end of the day, bruh, that shit don't pay, bro. Listen to a nigga that was a step crash dummy. That shit don't pay. Us as black men, we the only ones that's asked to be stepfathers. We the only ones that's asked to step up. You absolutely get nothing from it. It was another guy on the internet saying, I try to find that video, clip it up, talking about how your kids are a liability. And for every Shaq story, it's a trillion stories that go the other way. You know what I'm saying? It's a trillion stories that go the other way. So, but yeah, it don't pay. It don't pay. Even if you remove that aspect of the daddy being involved and being there, bro, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of your resources, especially if you don't have kids. It's really a waste because single mothers are the triflingest women in the world. It don't get no trifler than them, bro. Trust and believe me, bro. I didn't, and that don't I still deal with them, whatever. Hopefully it end up being cool, but if it becomes too serious, most of them know they not shit. Let me just tell you that. Most of them know they not shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that again. Most of them know they not shit. They know it. They cool to drink with, cool to hang out with, have casual little relationships with. But anything more than that, unless she's an outstanding woman, it's really a no-go. It's really a no-go. It really doesn't make any sense. It was another video of the brother. I try to find these videos and clip them up. The daughter, he was trying to get the daughter to do something and she refused to do it. So he couldn't discipline her, so her mama cussed her out and made her do it. But he couldn't do nothing. So you paying for something that you get nothing back from. That's like you investing in something, right? And you get nothing out of it. You just get a loss. You just investing into a black hole. You just throwing money, not getting nothing out of it. Right? And at the end of the day, now you in a situation where you go viral, you look like a punk, your reputation take a hit. If you go in there and he get up to you put hands on him, you in the wrong, you beat his ass, the mama gonna be mad. It's really it's a situation that you can't win in. They're not kids are not long-term solutions. Even when the kids is grown, most people say that's cool. It is what it is. It's kicking it. You make all these sacrifices. I mean, shit, let's talk about you just making sacrifices for a woman. A lot of it is in vain. A lot of it is in vain, bro. You making a sacrifice for a woman. Let's take the kids out of it. You don't get nothing out of it. You going out your way, doing stuff for them, looking out for them. Doing stuff that they need, but they may necessarily didn't ask for. They asked for it, you help them out. You do this, that, and the third, and you get nothing from it. You get nothing but heartache, pain, frustration. Get nothing from it. Trust and believe somebody that been there. It's the worst. It's the worst deal in the world. It's the worst deal in the world. The women are already liars. When they talking, they lying. But take a baby mama and times 100. They really super duper lying. They're really super duper lying. They lying. They cheating. And they get opportunity, they still messing with the baby daddy. It's just a terrible deal. And then you sprinkle on top that you can't discipline the kid. She asks you to do something, you do it, you get in trouble for doing it. He probably obviously spending his own money on the kid's head. Man, it's a bad deal. The kids don't respect you. The kids don't want you there. They want their parents back together. You know what I'm saying? It is all time the worst deal in the world, bro. It really is. He did the mature thing. But you know what? If I'm him, I ain't dealing with her no more. I'm out. And just from the perception of that video, he probably was he's the nice guy provider. He's the guy that go to work, do everything right, clean cut brother, look out for his people, got a nice paying job with insurance. He the nigga that don't look like he can afford to take his son to the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? His hair looked to be cut. He the dude that didn't start caring about the kid probably until you came into the picture. Real talk. He that guy. I can already tell. He the change up. I was a change up guy. I just had to, man, I walked away. When I was done, I was done. Now you try to keep things cordial with these hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this, man. You try to keep things cordial with them. You try to be cool with them. But no, don't. When it's over with, don't stick your thing back in her. Whoever it is. Baby mama's ex-wife, don't give her nothing. Cut all her access off. Don't leave nothing in your name. Don't help these women out. They are liars. They're liars to begin with. And what's so funny, I'm in the post office in a minute talking to this dude or whatever, and he was like, man, he's a brother. He like, man, I've been married he told me I don't mess with black women. I said, I've been married for, I think he said 32 or 35 years. He said, man, I stopped messing with black women. That brother been married for 30, 32, 30. I can never tell. He was an older guy, but he didn't look old or stressed. He didn't look old, like what his age probably is. Because I just had a situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking him like, dog, woo. He was like, man, you did the right thing. And I did. Like, I ain't trip. I ain't really trip about the situation. It's just to the point where them women, they just lie. You lie. You ask a bitch on 2 occasions something, and you lie. And they just lie. You be like, man, damn, why these hoes gotta lie? Just be real with me. I can be real with you. But like I said before, when you dealing with these baby mamas, single baby mamas, these baby mamas in general, they right for the stroke. They right for the stroke. Come in with that mindset, they right for the stroke. Anything more coming at, she might be the very rare exception to the rule. But you the one that's gonna leave with nothing. You're gonna leave with nothing. All that money you invested into them, even just take the kid up out of it, into the woman. It's a dude who did less and did nothing and got the same deal you got. And now you put yourself in a position where you can lose your life. You gotta take a life. You gotta fight a court case. And this is what the brother said when he meant your kids are a liability. It's a liability. They're a liability. You're a liability. Listen to me. Don't never be the guy that fully step up. Just as somebody gave her a no to half-ass effort and still hit it. And then women that sit here on TikTok and they don't make any sense. They'll say, well, I'll give it to a guy I really don't like that. I'll give it to him, but I make the guy that I really like wait. How much sense did that make? You know what I'm saying? All that's basically telling me is they don't really like you like that. Even if they see you as boyfriend material, they see you as a safe guy. They make safe guys wait. You know, and like I continue to say, bro, listen to the dude, man. How lonely you is, bro. You can be lonely while dealing with somebody. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Listen to me. Don't do it. They don't get the full experience. And women to tell you, don't get them the full experience. Don't make a commitment to them, bro. Because the baby daddy still hitting it. I know a homeboy was telling me, I'm not going to say his name, you know when I hear it. He was telling me that he was dealing with his brother's, his sister's husband. You know, everybody in the family know that the baby daddy's still hitting it. And he don't know. The kids know, everybody know, but he don't know. You know? So women are a bad deal to begin with. A lot of women are a bad deal to begin with. Real talk. When you start talking about relationship, doing stuff for them, looking out for them, you know, giving... A lot of quiches, let me just specify, a lot of quiches are a bad deal. They're a bad deal. I hate to say it because I love them. You know, but they're a bad deal. They're a bad deal. And now you gotta, that kid ain't gonna respect you after his daddy did that. You try, hey man, go pick that up. Man, my daddy come over here and punk your ass again, whoop your ass. I'm gonna call my daddy. Now they got phones. That make it more dangerous. He could pick up the phone, call his daddy, said you did something. All you did was tell him to pick up a toy. His daddy right over there. But I guarantee you, if that brother wasn't around helping out, that man wouldn't have showed up and popped up like that. That's just the biology of it. It sounds crazy, but as soon as somebody else step in your position, now all of a sudden you want her. You ever seen that? You had an ex and she moved on, and all of a sudden you just like, damn, I want her back. Like, even though you know she ain't good for shit, y'all don't get together, but now in your mind, you want her back because you see her with somebody else. That's the biology of it. Because now it's something that, in your mind, you can't have, but in your mind, you can have it because you had it. And that's kind of how it always happened. The new dude step up. Oh, good. And why a lot of times the baby daddy be going crazy because they still got a sexual relationship. And let me tell you this about that side of it too, is that the sexual relationship, believe it or not, is initiated by the woman. I had a situation where my mom was like, well, you know, y'all need to stop having sex, right? So she assumed that I'm the one, like, initiating the sex. You're right, I'm the one that's begging for ass. Like, no. Like, I had to tell her, like, no, like, you know, she called me over there and she said, boy, you know, you need to stop. Yeah, listen to her. I was like, fuck it. And she was right. I mean, she was right. I give it to her. She was right. That was some great advice. She was right. My mother was right. She was 100% right. She was 100% right. The women initiate. It was another video in Houston where, man, if I could find these clips, I'm gonna clip them all up, I promise y'all. If I can find all these clips, it's gonna be hard to find this one. It was another situation in Houston where a girl pulled out a sword on the guy. I don't know if y'all seen it. She had a pink on. She pulled out a sword on the guy. And she was like, you disrespectful for texting other women at my house. And he like, well, and that's her baby daddy, by the way. He like, you called me over for some sex. You called me over here for some sex, but you shouldn't be texting other chicks while you at my house. And she pulled out a sword on him. Real talk. She pulled out a sword on cuz. The women is the one. That's why I told y'all, man. Stepmothers, man. I mean, single baby mamas in general, they trifling, bro. They're trifling. 99.7% of them are trifling. 99.6% of them are trifling. Believe me or not, man, I'm telling you, they the ones that initiate sex. So when women tell you that, oh, I'm not dealing with nobody else, or it's just you, and they're lying. They're 95% lying, 99.9% lying if they're a single mother. They're lying. Take it for somebody that got some experience. They're lying. No matter how skinny, how ugly, how pretty, how fat, 5, 1, 2, 9, 10, negative 5,000. They're lying. Listen to me. No, I'm not my girl. You're lying. They're lying. Listen to me. They're lying, Playboy. They're lying. Always have something on the side. Hate to say it, bro. They're lying. And I told y'all, man, it came to the point, and I'm going to end it off this. It came to the point where you got to wear a condom with a chick that you married to. I'm going to leave with that. I'll say it one more time. It came to the point where you got to wear a condom with your wife. But hey, check out the Real 101. Check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Patreon. Peace.